the introduction part of your project management, which is the upcoming paper in your next semester. So I want to share screen with you regarding the project management introduction part. Is it visible to you guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Coming to what is project management, or else first coming to what the name itself, project management is something which is related to project. The word project in day to day life, you people use it to go through the projects like any dam a project, or else any construction project. We used to listen to this word. Then what does the project really means? Project is a unique process consisting of a set of coordinated and controlled activities with start and finish dates undertaken to achieve an objective conforming to specific requirements, including constraints of time, cost, quality, and resources. So, project is something which is having predefined start time and finish time. Finish time is nothing but the stop time. For example, if you are going to start a project which is constructing of a dam, or else if you want to construct a project nothing but constructing of a house, obviously it will be having a start time, nothing but tomorrow you are going to start that project, nothing but start time is 31st May is the start time. And if you took 3 or 4 months to complete the construction of that house, that gives you the end time. Let's think by the end of the August, you have completed the construction of the house. That is the end time of that particular period of construction of that particular task. So predefinedly, the project is nothing but which is the activity, which is controlled activity, which is predefinedly having its start and finish times, and this project will be assigned based on the constraints. Constraints are nothing but the obstacles which majorly depending upon the time. It means some of the projects is majorly focused on the time basis, so you need to complete that particular task within the specified time, nothing but let's think the activities that the software employees are going to be, nothing but they need to complete their particular task within a week or within a month. So that is the constraint of the time. And the cost, only in the limitations of your budget, you need to complete that particular activity. And based on the required qualities and the resources, resources are nothing but your men, material, machinery, all those things. All your 5Ms comes under your resources. So the major things that you focus on your projects are, project is a planned set of activities. So before starting any kind of project, you will be having set of activities which are predefinedly planned. Before completing or before starting of your project, you will be setting different kinds of things which you are going to do in that particular course of action. Next, project is having a scope. Scope is nothing but under what circumstances that you are going to deal with that project. And as I have told you, project will be having some kind of obstacles based on your time, cost, quality, and resources. So this is all about what does the project mean. Yeah, next we will be discussing about what is project management. Project management is nothing but organizing, leading, reporting, and completing a project through people. Nothing but here the people are the sources who are going to execute the project for ourselves. For example, if you took a project which is constructing of a roadways or else highways construction, obviously the people are involved to construct the highways. Only the machinery itself can't make construct the highways. So the making the project to be organizing is how to do the particular task. And leading is who will be leading and who will give the direction according to the leaders or leading concept the organizing will be done. And reporting is something which we will be doing a manual purpose, because only with the help of reporting the future projects will be majorly focusing on. For example, if you want to make a budget constraint, or else if you want to do how much budget that particular I'm getting some kind of disturbance. Vivo 1904, can you mute your microphone? Yeah. So reporting is something which we will be doing for the sake of the future accessed projects. Because today, if you are doing a project, so that will be a reference for the projects which are going to be done in your future. And completing of your project is nothing but how much extent that you have completed your project. We can't make all the projects what we have done in your planning session. Some projects may be success, some projects may not be succeed. So based upon how much work you have been done in your project, all these things which will be coordinated by people to do all those, that means your project management. So these are the qualities that project management is going to have. That is nothing but project is a planned undertaken activity. Is nothing but we will be executing our project only after doing a planning session. So next, the major person who makes a influence on your project is your project manager. Because if there is no project manager, we can't coordinate each and every individual, the people who are involved in our project. So project manager is the key person for successful execution of project. We can't say only keeping a project manager we can succeed in the project. If the guidance given by the project manager is good, then ultimately it leads to the successful project completion. If the project manager is not skilled enough, or else if the project manager is not having enough control on the people who are involved in the projects, that may leads to the project may be completed within the specified constraints, or it may not. So the finally thing is project management is caused on a plan undertaken to happen. Nothing but the major part of a successful execution of your project management is based upon your project planning. So these are the different roles that project manager will be taken. That is takes ownership of the whole project. It is nothing but he won't depends upon others. So for particular this time of extent, you take the responsibility. He won't give his roles or responsibilities to others. He will be taking all the ownership. Is nothing but the taking of the authorities, roles and responsibilities of the whole project by himself. And he is proactive, not a reactive. You people know about what is difference between proactive and reactive. Reactive is nothing but responding to the situations once the situations has been occurred. It is nothing but a stimulus. So whereas the proactive is nothing but acting before the action, or else responding before the action took place. So every project manager must be a proactive person, not the reactive person, because he need to take the measures before the particular thing is going to exist. So next quality is adequately plans the project. Adequately plans the project is nothing but he need to plan the project based upon how much members he have. So he is not making a plan. For example, if you are going to execute a project which is in the budget of 1 crore, you can't make the plans with beyond the 1 crore, because the particular people who are going to give you the contract of your project will give you a crore. That itself, he won't give a rupee extra than 1 crore. So you need to make arrangements, nothing but buying of your raw materials or buying of your machinery or giving salaries to your employees or everything else. You need to manage in that particular amount, nothing but in 1 crore. So he need to make plans according to the investment that he is going to get. And he is authoritative, not authorization. So nothing but he must be authoritative based on all the controls that going to take part in the project. And he is the decision maker of that particular project. And he must be a good communicator because he need to communicate different roles with different people. So he must be a good communicator and manages the data and facts, not unified optimism. So he must make sure that what are all the things that is going to be done in practical, he need to frame that into documents. So something is happening in reality and he must not frame duplication of that reality in documents. Whatever the facts that are going to done in the project existing or else execution, he need to document all those as a facts that you need to, which helps in the future documentation. And he must be an example for all the people who are going to be a part in the projects. And he has the sound judgment. Sound judgment is nothing but he need to decide or else he need to judge people soundly, nothing but without any partialities. He is a motivator, he is diplomatic. Diplomatic is nothing but not showing favor to a particular person. And can be delegative. He need to assign the work for each and every person who is playing a role in your project. So generally we used to hear this stakeholder engagement because as a part of your project management, stakeholder plays a major role. So then what is a stakeholder or who are the stakeholders? So stakeholder is a person or a group of people who has vested interest in the success of an organization and environment with the organization operates. So it means this is a person who is directly or indirectly motivates your organizations to run successfully. So what can we get an example? So these are the different stakeholders who are directly involved into a business activity or indirectly involved into a business activity. They are sponsors, funding bodies, customers, suppliers, end user, environmental agency, maintenance team, neighbors, community, stakeholders, fusion community, interfaces. So these are all people who are directly, directly is nothing but like, let's think the suppliers. If you are not having any suppliers, you can't make your organization to run. And if you are not having customers, you can't run your organization. So these people are the bodies who helps your organizations to run for a long period of time or else for successful running of your organization.